And I want to offer a definition for these purposes of resilience as the capacity of a system, an enterprise, or a person to maintain its core purpose and integrity in the face of dramatically changed circumstances. Resilient systems, contrary to what we might think of when we think of sustainability, are typically not stable.
I've dedicated most of my life to work for a sustainable world. I built an NGO. I even started a political party. And when I built this political party, I spoke to a lot of people, a lot of experts on how we can create a sustainable world. And the answers I got surprised me a bit. So I asked them why. And their fear was that we are in a systemic collapse. All of this civilization that we're in will collapse. I refused the thought, but it stuck in the back of my head. So after a while I thought, okay, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And I started reading up, and as I read up, more and more of my arguments fell apart. And at one point this summer, I was sitting on a rock, beautiful sunset, but inside I felt this heavy feeling. What if all the work that I've been doing in my career has been in the wrong direction? What if I have worked to preserve a society that is not possible to preserve? It was like a mourning process, like I had lost something very vital to me. And I was in that state for quite some time. But then the entrepreneur in me woke up again. And I said, okay, so if we are in a collapse, let's first investigate, can we stop it? Are we in it? What has been done historically? But maybe most importantly, if the collapse is coming, then what? What solutions can we have today that can make this rebuilding of the society quicker? And that's also why we're here today. We're in this forest where it's been growing, where it's been concentrating, just as our society has been concentrating. And then there was a fire here. And the whole forest burnt down. This was about 20 years ago. But what we see today is that nature is coming back. Nature is starting to reorganize itself and starting to grow again. So this is what we want to explore. How can we possibly prevent the collapse? Or, if it is inevitable, how can we, as quickly as possible, start to reorganizing and rebuild our society? How can we find resilient structures? A system that preserves its core purpose, even in dramatic change. So join us on this journey.